Hello my beautiful Scorpios, welcome to your reading for the second half of August. If you're new to my channel, then I'm Miss Edie with Miss Edie's Tarot, and if you're returning, then welcome back my darling Scorpios. It's always a pleasure to spend this time together. Thank you again for being here and for joining, and as always, I love hearing all your comments, and subscriptions mean so much to the growth of the channel as well, but the comments let me know how the contexts are relating to your situations, and I love hearing all about them, and I'm gonna do my best to get back to everyone soon, so keep commenting. I'll catch up too. And as always, I love hearing where you're watching from, so let me know if you're new, where we're connecting with you from, and of course comment your birthdays, guys. Let's see where maybe you can find your Scorpio twin. Let's see how we can connect through this. We're gonna get started with the unicorn oracles, what messages my beautiful unicorns have for you guys for this. This is the second half of August. However, whenever you find this video, the messages can resonate then. Energy is fluid, so please take what resonates. These are general, so these are not private readings. They can't always be exactly like your situation. And of course, take what resonates, leave the rest. It could be a message for a fellow Scorpio. And then of course, check back so that we can get connected. Maybe next time it'll be more for your current situation. All right. Ooh, I like these. My favorite. I love this one because it's the mini unicorn. Here's the little one. It's called Delight. I don't know if you guys are familiar, because of course, depending on the countries you're from, their dandelions turn into this little thing. So when you blow on them, all the pieces go into a million directions. So this is like one of my favorite cards because I do this all the time. So it's like making a wish and then the pieces go everywhere. Okay. So it says, count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So having a very positive attitude. I know I can be very positive and not everyone appreciates that, but you know what? The truth is that we're all dealing with some serious stuff right now. It's a really difficult time, and that's why I appreciate your patience too during this, because I'm dealing with a lot with my family as well here. So it means a lot to be able to enjoy the fun things and to spend this time, you know, getting to be in this beautiful world and this beautiful energy together, and kind of just seeing things from a positive perspective, having all these little pieces come into place, right? Like making the bigger picture. Each one of these little strands make this big, you know, circle here. So when all those pieces are taking off, you know, it's about enjoying all the little moments, enjoying the special time we can share, you know, looking at the blessings. We have a roof over our head, we have connection, you know, however this means to your situation. And then we have flow, go with the flow. You're the beautiful water sign with the depths of the ocean. So here we go, going through all kinds of, you know, let's weather the storm together, you know, however it applies. Find an easier path forwards. So I feel like sometimes, you know, it feels like we're having a really difficult time, and we might be kind of feeling like we're stuck in those deep waters, you know, feeling like, oh, when is this darkness going to end, or however. And I understand that, you know, with Scorpion energy, it's deep, it's, you know, it's complicated. I have a lot of Scorpio on my chart too. So it's, you know, there's all sorts of things. And when you feel for something, you really feel for them, or you really don't, you know, it's a very strong energy. But it's saying surrender the outcome, enjoy all the little pieces, and just surrender the outcome and release your expectations. Allow things to happen and unfold naturally. And that's kind of part of the going with the flow, because if it's complicated and it's not working, then you need to find an easier way, because it shouldn't be as hard or as complicated as it's being. So there's something here that you need to look for. And I feel like, since, you know, we have these two big unicorns here, and then we have this little one, I feel like for some of you, it could be a very small detail or an oversight or a small correction or adjustment. That's why I always say the Tony Robbins quote with the 2 millimeters. Sometimes you're off course by 2 millimeters. You don't have to turn the boat around. You don't have to shift anything. It's just adjust the you know, just a slight change, whatever it is, however that relates to your situation. Maybe you'll know, maybe it'll come through later. All right, we're gonna get started with the divine love affirmations. This is for self-love and for relationships. So depending on the different relationships that we may have here today, this is Angelic Revelation 144. Let's see what messages are coming through for you or for your partner. And this is also to help you to manifest that beautiful love and put these affirmations out. And you can say them with me, or I'll read them to you here either way. Let's see what other ones we have. Thank you so much. Love affirmations. Let's Oh, we got one more. Let's start with you then. I appreciate the unique ways my divine partner shows their love rather than compare the ways I see the beauty of their individuality and accept their love with grace. So I feel like for some people, it might be a little different. Right? So it's kind of like embracing all the little things. This person could do like a lot of little things for you, and some people like big grand gestures. However this relates to your situation, but I feel like it's like accepting this, you know, accepting it as it is, going with the flow, seeing where things lead. Again, roses could be like a small gesture. Maybe this person will be bringing you roses, or you will be for them, however it applies. My divine partner and I are a team. If we disagree, we look for a way to problem solve together without judgment or blame. That's beautiful. Teamwork makes the dream work. I love that. We say that at my business too, so that's really fun because I feel like those little details, you know, those little things, I feel like that's where, you know, until and sometimes, you know, we're continually learning about our partner. We're continually ever evolving ourselves. So if you're always changing and they're always changing, then you're gonna have to continue to have these little conversations, because what used to be okay, you know what, I kind of grew out of that, or no, that's not okay, I don't like that anymore. You know, whatever it is, there's these little things that all come together to make the bigger picture, right? I'm finding that this little like delighting here, you know, that beautiful energy of like clarifying and keeping things in a positive energy where you want to work on this together. Of course, you're going to know your situation best. I gain valuable wisdom from every relationship. I turn failures into success with my divine partner. So super huge team energy. Like, I love this. It's like a power couple kind of vibe here. I feel like now you could have gone through some really difficult situations or really tough relationships. And again, guys, please stay safe, stay protected, do what's best for you. Don't go back into anything that's not meant for you or good for your like safety, obviously. But it's also requiring this beautiful energy here, however it relates. I am honest about my feelings and I don't withhold my love from my divine partner. So there, they have this beautiful roses. I'm telling you, this person is gonna bring you flowers, or you're gonna get flowers from them, however it applies, or you're getting them flowers. And they have this little love card. They could be expressing their love. They could be spoiling you, spending a little bit of time here. Beautiful. I love it. And then the next one says, I allow myself to be open to receive love and commit fully to a relationship. I knock down my walls and barriers to receiving love so I can feel free to love and be loved unconditionally. And that is such a powerful energy, because in order to receive, we must first give. And I'm not trying to coach you here, but that's the truth, right? If you give it and you put it out there, eventually it's going to come back, but it doesn't just come back. It comes back tenfold. So whatever it is that you do, I know you probably have been burned. I know you've been hurt here, possibly. Of course, we've been together for a while. There's been a lot of fun and exciting moments, but it's also taking these failures and learning from them, but not blaming the new person for what it is. And I just posted this today, so maybe you saw it, but it was saying that you can't be mad at love, because it wasn't love that hurt you. It was the person that you were dealing with didn't know how to love, either themselves, the situation, or you. But you yourself are still learning to love you. So in order for you to put that out there, you have to start too, right? So it's a very powerful thing here. Very cool little message coming through for you guys. Let's see what's coming out with the tarot. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale right off the bat. 4 of Wands. Guys, do I hear wedding bells or something going together? This flipped right out. I didn't even get to ask anything, but let's just keep it. We'll see here. So again, starting something stable. And again, with all this beautiful, this really strong power couple energy, you guys could be twin flames, like really mirroring energy, very strong, building a solid foundation, 4 walls here, 11 cards. So it could be some signs and synchronicities that you could be seeing to remind you of this person. Fire energy though. Wow, there was the Death card right there. Things are really changing, guys. I'm really happy for you. The 11 card, sorry, I was saying, is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries with the 4 of Wands. So someone could be wanting to plan the future with you. We do have the 7 of Cups coming out. So some confusion, some illusion, some options. Maybe some of you are kind of like wondering, is it worth waiting for anymore? Or what am I waiting for? If you are waiting for someone, what is it that cup that person's bringing you when it gets here? What's that cup going to be like? And then maybe in that time that you're waiting, have you grown sour? You know, however this applies, we do have you waiting with the 3 of Wands here. So that boat, is it coming to shore or did you miss it? Is that a missed opportunity? Possibly this is how the person is seeing you, confused, not sure what it is. Is it coming? Is it going? What's happening in this relationship? I feel like if there's no communication, because we have emotions that are, you know, not necessarily set in stone, a little bit of illusion, could be too many options. You know, someone could be waiting for you and you've got a lot of other options, or vice versa. This is how you feel about them. 4 of Wands did fall out, but then here we have the 3. So they're waiting for that other wand. Now, this person or you could be sitting here and just being like, is that going to come in? Is this person going to come towards me? Because the cups that I'm seeing, they don't have wands. Nobody else is bringing that security and stability, right? And the 7 of Cups, there's 2 that you don't want to pick. So you want to be careful. So some of you are really focusing on waiting for that right one because you've had so many failures. You've had so many situations where it did not go. Even though you gave fully and you loved as you are, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. That's a very powerful energy to share with someone, but don't hide it. Don't bury it. Don't lose that. It's just, you got to try again with someone new. And as I'm saying that, here's, okay, Death card flipped out again. So huge Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with another Scorpio actually here, because we do have Leo, Sagittarius, and an Aries with the Fire Wands energy here. And again, you could be dealing with another Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces with these cards here. But then we also have the Ace of Swords, and I'm so sorry. I have a hair stuck on my eyelash and it was bothering me. So we have the Ace of Swords, honest communication. The truth shall be spoken. I feel like for some of you, it's this really strong energy of communicating, putting it out there. Could be hearing from this person, or this person could be telling you how they feel. Again, working on this, I feel like clarifying, cutting through the illusion, cutting through the confusion as well. Really just like breaking free into here. Of course, the sword cuts both ways. So you could be also cutting out stuff, could be cutting out your options and waiting for that one, or just, you know, cutting out anything that isn't what works for you. Kind of getting that clarity on what it is that you are waiting for, right? We've learned a lot of lessons in these relationships. And I feel like for some people too, like maybe you didn't understand this person's love language is kind of what I'm feeling. So you were kind of like, oh, they're so confusing and what are they doing? Meanwhile, you're like, oh, that's how they love. Because some people, you know, it's acts of kindness. Some people it's admiration. Some people it's validation. Like they need different things. We all need to feel significant, protected, and all that stuff in our relationship. But to one person, for me, it might look different than what it looks like for you. So, and vice versa, our neighbor can have a totally different perception of what it is. So it's about honestly communicating that and really clarifying. So when someone gives you a cup, it's not a cup of whatever. For them, it could have been like the only cup they had, right? Okay, so I'm not trying to make up for anybody or anything like that, but if you guys have that communication's coming out. And it says a bon droit, so it's a good right. Something will be righted with this, okay? So a very good news could be coming in. And again, blessed with the dove here too. Ooh, and at the bottom we have the 2 of Cups. So that's that, you know, beautiful energy of that matching energy that we were talking about earlier for this really strong connection. Someone who sees eye to eye could be possibly what you're going to be clarifying. So you're on the same page. I feel like a bit of juggling here, right? Again, with the boats in the background, guys, what's going on? Is this a missed opportunity? Does this person feel like they missed the opportunity? You know, again, it's funny, I started with weathering the storm because we were talking about the flow card. And you see how like now the rainbow's coming out, and I feel like for some of you, this storm or situation or whatever it was might have felt, I saw the Tower card, but it's not here, but in my mind, I'm wondering because it takes away everything, right? So some storms come to destroy and some storms come to clear the way. So it's kind of like there could have been something that was removed, whether or not you both, there's distance between the two of you and you're both separated, kind of trying to figure out how to bring peace to this, you know, kind of like coming into this lighter energy. Or you could be waiting to make an offer, or they're waiting to make an offer. Big choices here, right? Because we have some confusion, new opportunity, planting this seed, and then following forward. Wow. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. This person is trying to figure out which pentacle to offer to complete you for the 10, or vice versa. This is how you see them, single, sexy, and looking great, right? And that's how we want this, or that's how they see you. Okay, does everybody want to come out to play today? Thanks, guys, but I'm not going to take them. If they come out again, I will take them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Saw the Six of Cups too. All the love, I haven't seen the lovers yet, but all that energy with the love cards, 10 of Cups at the bottom here. So there's a lot of energy here with strong emotions. I feel like maybe that's what hasn't been discussed, is that this person wants to have a commitment with you because they haven't fully exposed or you either how much they love you, because again, remember, see, it was behind his back. So it's like giving you these beautiful flowers, but it's because I love you. It's because I have strong feelings for you, or this is how they feel or you feel towards them. However it relates, again, take it. Oh, I saw you earlier and now you're out again. Okay, the Page of Wands. So very passionate communication could be coming in with some flirting, you know, maybe I want to see you, action, right? Something that's going to lead to something. Ooh, but careful that you're not dealing with another one of those in and out kind, the ones that just come in breadcrumb and don't do much at all except for come and take what they need and go, if you know what I mean, with this big wand energy here too. So that can also just talk about a little bit of deception. Betrayal could be, of course, what you're cutting out. Maybe for some of you, it's like every time they go, you're like, oh, why did I do that again? They just said what they needed to say and I don't want that. So cutting that out because you're waiting for something secure and stable. Knight of Pentacles, someone coming in, taking a really long time, right? You're wondering, is this boat like even moving? Is it coming towards me or leaving? I can't tell what's happening. And I feel like for some of you, you could have been dealing with a bit of deception or deceptive people from before, right? So that's kind of where like that healing and kind of energy that was coming through. And this is why you're confused, because you've waited for things and you thought they looked like they were turning into something, but they weren't, right? So you could be cutting out this person. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Someone could, of course, just, you know, be careful here because someone might have other intentions in whatever way. Could it be a bit of deception? We do have the fox here too on this card. So it talks about someone being a little sneaky and sly in your environment. That doesn't necessarily mean the person you're connecting with, but somebody's not telling you the full thing. Now, again, this can also be because they haven't expressed how they feel. So before we get all angry and call them liars and all sorts of things, there could be just the fact that they just haven't expressed it. Maybe they're just telling you, oh yeah, I think you're cute and whatever. Meanwhile, they fantasize very darkly and intimately, and I was just darkly, I shouldn't say that, but you know, wanting like something more serious and long-term, even though they might just be like, yeah, no, I just want to have fun with you. I just want to hang out. I just want to see you. Meanwhile, they have some sneaky other intentions, because even here, you know, holding this love with the ring box, I feel like this person could see a really long-term connection with you, however it is, and that's why they're trying to figure out which pentacle to offer. All right, let's see if we can get a few more here to give us a little bit more context to understand what is this person trying to come towards you with. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles, right? Working on that offer, busy working. This can also be you too, trying to figure out how to make this that 10 of Pentacles with the 2 Pentacles here, trying to figure out which offer is blessed. Of course, expansion too with this. You could be doubling your resources. You have a very good idea. If it's business-wise, you're doing really good. Stay on that, because I feel like something is going to come towards you, or you're getting ready to make this offer, or this earth sign or whoever could be making this offer towards you. We do have, again, like I said, Aaron, we have everybody on the table now, so I'll just list them all for all you guys. So we have the air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Oh my goodness. And in here we have hiding 2 kings. Let's talk about them in a second. I'll just talk about these first 2. So we had Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, or a, Leo, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And then we have, again, another Cancer sign, another Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. But here I'm talking about it, and I got the King of Cups and then the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, could be dealing with a very emotionally intellectual person, someone who's not just emotionally available, oh, finally, and someone who actually knows what they want. You know, but this king doesn't talk, and this king is finally figuring out how he feels. So I feel like you both could be having a, you know, a battle of the kings, could be same sex, however it applies to your situation, but you're both coming towards this in a very strong energy, trying to be very methodical in bringing this connection together. Of course, too, if you're very business mindseted too, you know, very passionate, very caring, very loving, but also having very strong grounded emotions, which is important, because that's also someone who really knows what they want, right? No more of this in and out bullshit people who don't know what they want. They just come in to confuse you, leave you more confused, and go away. So I feel like for many of you, told you, the sword cuts both ways. You're cutting out anybody that's deceptive. Oof, right here. These 7s are getting chopped. Chop this, chop that, cut out anybody that doesn't belong, anybody who's basically half-assing or not giving you what you want. You're done. You know, if they come in, it's like, okay, and then, you know, you kind of already place them in or put them in their place, because the king is not going to take this crap anymore. You see, he's got the sword up, so I feel like he's ready to talk. One of you could be wanting to have this conversation, expressing this. Could have taken a long time to come in with a worthy offer that's worth showing to the kings. Again, a lot of emotion. So picking that cup, maybe someone is deciding that it's you wanting to communicate that. Now you can have several options. As I mentioned, this can also just be you having all that. And maybe you're the one who's kind of, you know, being a little sneaky and talking and trying to figure out which one you're wanting to choose and how to express that as well too, you know, a little here, a little there, however it applies to your situation, but wanting to make sure that you bring this in. So for some of you, they're waiting to hear from you, you're waiting to hear from them. And I just noticed, because we did start with the 4 of Wands, there's the 4th wand. That communication that you were waiting for, something to start a solid foundation. Someone, you know, if there was a situation actually, because this was also talking about working on my partnership. If there is a problem, the problem, so you guys weren't on the same page. However, it applies to this situation because there was confusion. One's confused and thinks the other one's doing this, and the other one's doing this and not understanding why they're confused. You know, however it applies, because the expectations or whatever, we also had that, let go of your expectations, right? So there's an element here of someone wanting more and someone not maybe wanting that, or they weren't understanding where you were coming from because they're looking at this and you're looking at that, right? So they're trying to figure out how to work on their pentacles, even how to make money, and then someone is just waiting for them. Where are they? When are they coming back? So I feel like for some of you, it's about really clarifying this, really sitting down and having those conversations, and of course, discussing your options, making those plans, seeing where things are going. But again, it's really coming in with really strong emotions here with the seahorses too. It's very significant, very powerful, very strong connection, deep-rooted love. That's you. Right? Very strong, the depths of the soul here. I feel like this person is really becoming awakened to how strongly they feel towards you. And again, when you now understand why they were doing the things you were doing, maybe they weren't feeling like they were giving to you, but again, that could be part of the part where you didn't feel that they were giving you the same that you gave to them, but it was just because you didn't understand how they love. And now that you understand, it's going to be very different. Very different experience. I'm excited for you guys. Let me know how these relate to your situations. I'm excited to hear in the comments. As always, don't forget to comment where you're watching from and your birthday. We want to know when we can celebrate you. And I'd like you guys to please enter in the draw to win a free 30-minute reading. Links below. Again, like you can go through my Instagram. And I am giving away these awesome deals down below. Also, you can activate those links. They're part of my charity group as well. So for each one of those links that you activate, you get savings on travel in the future. But if you help activate them now, they're totally free. Just sign up so you can get access to those savings, and then you're going to help me feed a family and children together. We've almost raised 100 meals, so thank you so much to all of you. It was such an awesome experience to share this. Check out all the other videos as well. Focus on the titles, don't focus on the dates. See which ones resonate. They can offer more clarity to your current situation. And as always, guys, love and light, stay blessed. God bless you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye!